What is going on, guys? Chad here, and let me start off by apologizing to you guys. I was wrong about the specialist bonus not working in between rounds. Well, sort of wrong anyways, but I'm not here to bullshit anyone. I want to make sure that you guys aren't getting any misinformation. So I took the video down. I'm going to redo it right now so that you guys have the correct information. And basically what happened was I was using split screen to test things, and for whatever reason it doesn't work. I don't know why. You're supposed to have the pro perks and all that stuff, and I don't know. For whatever reason it didn't work because I tested it in split screen again and I got the same results. But I decided to go test it in a private match instead of just using, the offline split screen, because the private match has all the same, coding or whatever as the online multiplayer, because it's essentially the same thing. It's just you're playing a private match instead of public. So I retested it there, and what I did was I added 3 base perks that really weren't that important just to make sure that all the other pro perks were working. I didn't add any to the specialist bonus, so I didn't have the first, second, third. Basically, once I got the specialist bonus, I had all the perks that I didn't already have, in my class, the 3. So what I did was I went through, I tested all of them. I'm not going to show you all that because it ended up being a 20-minute video. I tested every single one. I tested everything that the perk did. I tested the pro versions of every perk, and what I came up with was, and obviously you're going to take my word for this, but the only ones that don't work are Scavenger Pro when you switch rounds, and essentially that may be, how it's set up, because it's really not part of your actual kit or your weapon. You have it activated, but it may be like what is it, Overkill Pro or whatever. You can't really use that because it's not part of your kit. So I don't know, but Scavenger Pro doesn't work. You start out with normal ammo. You don't get the pro perk bonus when you switch rounds, and Blind Eye and Blind Eye Pro do not work at all, which is obviously broken, and that's what does need fixed. And that's still important. It's not quite as important as losing everything like I initially thought, but you still lose Blind Eye and Blind Eye Pro when you switch rounds in round-based games, which would be, Demolition, Search and Destroy, and Capture the Flag. I think that would be it. But this is kind of important because a lot of people save their kill streaks for following rounds, and especially in Search and Destroy, a lot of people use the Specialist Pack, and you could get killed by a Predator missile, essentially any air support, attack chopper, Pavlo, AC-130. I tested all that stuff. But here's the actual test. I did it on Dome, same as I did before. I'll build up the kill streaks here real quick. And what I did was I ran the Specialist Pack beforehand with Blind Eye actually on, on part of your kit, the first 3 perks, and it works fine. As long as you have it as part of your kit, it'll work flawlessly. You can run Specialist and you'll have everything. But if you don't include it as part of your kit, like say you're running Scavenger Pro and you use a Blind Eye Pro as part of the Specialist bonus or the Specialist Pack, it does not work when you switch rounds. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. Another cool thing I kind of figured out too was, watch this. When I shoot this attack chopper, obviously I put one clip in it and it goes down because the Blind Eye Pro is working, is basically what I'm showing you right now. But I get a bonus right here, and then I finish it off and I get another bonus. So if you shoot it just enough to where it says it destroys it, but it doesn't start spinning, and then you shoot it again a little bit later, you could actually get 2 kill streaks, it looks like. And I've tried this a couple times and it worked both times, which, I don't know, that's not really a big deal, but it's just something cool I kind of came across. So I'm going to end this round. I'm going to go to the next round, and as you'll see, when I go to the next round, Blind Eye and Blind Eye Pro completely don't work at all. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to earn the Predator and the attack chopper again. I didn't call in the AC-130 the round before because I wanted to save that for, when you can actually see the red box. So here's the Predator missile. Or it's coming up here in a second anyways. I'm sorry. I might have to edit this down a little bit, but here's the Predator missile anyways, and you can see clearly that, there's a big red box around me, even though I should have Blind Eye Pro. But like I said, when you switch rounds, it goes away. So now I'm going to call in the attack chopper, or now I'm going to call in the AC-130 first, I'm sorry, because the attack chopper will kill me. I was actually using my brain this time. But as you can see in the AC-130, I'm clearly showing up on the AC-130 as well. Again, it's the red box. You shouldn't see that. I have Blind Eye on. There's no, I shouldn't be showing up at all, period. So, like I said, this is kind of a big deal, especially in Search and Destroy, like I said, because you could earn your specialist bonus and die, and then you don't respawn, and you worked hard to actually get the specialist bonus, which isn't easy to do in Search and Destroy. So, it's fairly common, I would think, and I'm actually surprised no one noticed this yet, but it's fairly common to see a Predator missile in Search and Destroy, or, like I said, in Demolition, because people use them to protect the bombs. And I don't know, I guess people were like me and just assumed someone was close to them, or, it was a glitch or something. But here, I call in the attack chopper, and you'll see now, Blind Eye Pro doesn't work. I mean, I put, I think, 3 clips into it, and obviously the chopper kills me, so Blind Eye's not working either, but I put 3 clips into it to finally kill it, and, which tells you, that Blind Eye Pro's not working, that you're not getting that extra damage from the bullets. So, the launchers aren't going to lock on quicker either. Which, like I said, is kind of a big deal, because not so much for destroying air support, but for actually getting killed when you have your specialist bonus. And like I said in my other video, it happened to me. I was playing Demolition on a 21 kill streak, the round switched, and I get killed by a Predator missile. So anyways, guys, again, I apologize for giving anybody any misinformation, but like I said, I have a little class. I'm not going to leave that video up. I wanted to make sure you guys had the right information. I have no problems admitting when I'm wrong. I appreciate some of you guys pointing out the mistake that I made. So this was the correct video. Again, if you guys could help me out by tweeting this to the bigger commentators and, guys at Infinity Ward like Robert Bowling to get this fixed, I would appreciate it. And as always, guys, I appreciate the support, and I will catch y'all later. Peace.